Presenting America Sings, a program of music with Carmen Dragon and his orchestra, Gene Carroll, Lee Sweetland, and your host for this evening, Harlow Wilcox.
Thank you, David Young, and good evening, everybody. Do you remember your favorite song, the night of the junior prom? Do you remember the thrill you got the night you heard Helen Morgan sing My Bill? Or that vacation you had at the Bar X Ranch when the cowhands gathered around a fire and sang the last roundup? What wonderful memories songs conjure up for us. Perhaps you haven't heard some of those old songs for a long time, but when you do, it's like meeting an old friend. And so we're going to play them for you. We're going to play the songs America sings. For the songs America sings today are the folk songs of tomorrow.
Chestnuts in blossom, holiday tables under the tree. April in Paris, this is a feeling no one can ever replace. I never knew the charm of spring, never met its days to face. I never knew my heart would sing, never missed
Just one more chance to prove it's you alone I care for. Each night I say a little prayer for just one more chance, just one more night to taste the kisses that enchant me. I'd ask no others if you'd grant me just one more chance. I've learned the meaning of repentance. Now you're the jury at my trial. I know that I should serve my sentence. Still I'm hoping all the while you'll give me just one more word. I said that I was glad to start out, but now I'm back to cry my heart out for just one more chance.
Well, in that group we heard first Me and My Shadow, then All of Me, We Just Couldn't Say Goodbye. Lee Sweetland sung April in Paris. The march was Semper Fidelis. Cuddle Up a Little Closer, Just One More Chance, sung by Jean Carroll. Goodbye, My Lover, Goodbye, and Wonderful One.
Each week we bring you songs to stir the memories. And each week, too, we present a picture which reflects the spirit of an American scene. A picture painted with a vivid brush of words and music. Tonight, Harlow Wilcox guides our cavalcade of Americana back through the years to the vast plains of the early West.
The spirit of America is in her songs, and out of the wilderness that spirit gave birth to these great United States. For our pilgrim fathers sang forth the new continent. As they moved west, the barren prairies began to stir and take on life. A tiny settlement grew up here, a village there, as the restless spirit of the pioneers urged them ever farther toward the setting sun. Soon the outposts of civilization were strung like a necklace across the continent. Then came the thunder of flying hoofs as the Pony Express sprang into being, bringing unity to the new American scene. Adventure sang on, and a new stanza was born with the great cattle ranches of the prairie. The music of the times reflected the determined rhythm of men intent on developing their land and raising their cattle. Yes, there's music at the foot of Pothook Range, where your front gate may be 150 miles from your ranch house door, where your nearest neighbor is Slim Wallace, who rides his herd on the other side of Sawtooth Mesa. Slim was born on a horse and nursed at the great full breast of the range. For a man and his horse have always been a part of the prairie. Together they've sung their way into the hearts of the American people. And today, their song means more than ever to the American scene. For in this day of mechanized warfare with accent on tanks and planes, few of us realize that a man and his horse still play a tremendously important part in modern warfare. So it is that we find the verve and the color of these men of the prairie symbolized in the spirit of the United States cavalry, and the music of their hoofbeats as they ride this greatest of all roundups sings a song of victory. Yes, songs have always reflected the spirit of the American scene. And now we bring you a new song, a song that breathes the spirit of the future. As Carmen Dragon plays and Lee Sweetland sings, Captain Meredith Wilson's composition, Hit the Leather.
It's a far cry from San Juan Hill to the gallant 26 at Bataan. Now the spurs blend their jingle with the clang of a tank. Our scouts reconnoiter to protect the Yankee flank. Our mechanized security is money in the bank. It's the cavalry rolling on. We're gonna hit the leather and ride, take it on our stride. Hit the leather and ride all the way. And though we're glad to know the infantry's behind us, they'll have to eat cavalry dust to find us. Let every son of a galloping Yank jump in a saddle or tank, hit the leather and ride all the way. Though some are mechanized, you recognize the outfit. We're riding hell-bent for leather today. Let your spurs dig in. Let the charge begin. Let the order to rally roll through the valley like the roll of drums. Let the hook ring through in a wild tattoo. Colonel Petty and Custer know how we'll muster when the great day comes. We're gonna hit the leather and ride, take it on our stride. Hit the leather and ride all the way. And though we're glad to know the infantry's behind us, they'll have to eat cavalry dust to find us. Let every son of a galloping Yank jump in a saddle or tank, hit the leather and ride all the way. Though some are mechanized, you recognize the outfit. We're riding hell-bent for leather today.
Once more, our cavalcade of Americana moves forward across the pages of history to view the present scene. So sit back and relax a moment, won't you? And let the magic of music stir your memories once more as we bring you the songs America sings.
A sweet yellow tulip, and I wore a big red rose. When you caressed me, 'twas then heaven blessed me. What a blessing, no one knows. You made life cheery when you called me dearie. 'Twas down where the bluegrass grows. Your lips were sweeter than julep when you wore that tulip, and I wore a big red rose.
A place of love. Night winds seem to have gone to rest. Eyes brightly with love are gleaming. Come to my arms, my darling, my sweetheart, my own. Vow that you'll love me always and be mine alone. Deep night, whispering trees above, kind light, bringing you nearer, dearer and dearer, dear night. Deep in the arms of love.
As beats the ocean surf upon the sand, so beats my heart for you. For just as constantly as sea meets sand, so beats my heart for you. I'll always be true, faithful to you. Skies have been blue since you came in view. As beats the rhythm of a mighty band, so beats my heart for you, dear. So beats my heart for you.
Did you catch the titles of all those songs we played? You probably did, because every one of them was popular in its day. But just in case you didn't, here they are. First, You Must Have Been a Beautiful Baby. Then Remember Me. Jean Carroll sang When You Wore a Tulip. I Love Louisa. Deep Night, sung by Lee Sweetland. Duran's Waltz. So Beats My Heart for You, sung by Jean Carroll. Yesterday, and I Love You Truly. And so we come to the close of our first America Sings program. We tried tonight to play as many of your favorites as we could. Naturally, we didn't have time to include them all, but we'll be back with you again next week at this same time to bring you more memories with the songs America Sings. Until then, this is Harlow Wilcox saying goodnight to you for myself, Carmen Dragon, and our vocalists, Jean Carroll and Lee Sweetland.
America Sings has come to you from the Donley Studios in Hollywood. This is Mutual.